Hi, my name's Gordon Cowie. I'm the founder of a UK registered charity called Friends of Sick Children in Malawi. The charity is part of a much bigger project in the country of Malawi in Southeast Africa, and that project is to develop medicine for children in that country. But until recent years, there has been no specialist medicine for children with fairly dire consequences. The death rate among children in Malawi was unimaginable until recent years, and it's improved substantially because of the work of this project. Overall, to give you some sense of the poverty levels, the average Malawian can expect to live about 25 years less than probably the people who are watching this video. Probably the most important thing that's happened in the last 5 or 6 years is that we now have Malawians trained as paediatricians, doctors specialising in children's medicine, and we have a pipeline of students, Malawian students, coming through the university, the medical school, coming through the children's unit where the base of this project is. That's allowed us to be able to treat more children with more ailments. And what's effectively evolved is a children's hospital within an adult hospital, a big public adult hospital. One of the big issues, however, is that our small staff complement, they treat about 85,000 children a year, 25,000 of whom are admitted as inpatients. But that brings its own problems. Families have to travel a long distance to come to the hospital, and they have to do that because they don't have in Malawi GPs, general practitioners, that we understand in all our communities. They don't have that. And therefore they have to make their way to these hospitals. When they come, half the family come as well because they can't leave siblings at home on their own, and they stay in the hospital. They sleep on the floors, under the beds, in the grounds, depending on what season of the year it is. It becomes incredibly congested, and in the rainy season the volume of inpatients trebles. So if we have a unit that can take 40 children, there'll be 120 children. There'll be 3 to a bed. Add all their family members, and you can imagine what the problem is going to be, congestion in the hospital. All the families have to find somewhere to go, so they're sitting outside, sitting in the corridors, and of course we can't move the medical staff and the patients around. One of the solutions to that is to find somewhere within the grounds for them to shelter from the sun or the rain, depending on the season, to do their washing, cook their meals, and generally be there, but out of the way of the essential treatment of their children. The natural challenge in a project like this is to concentrate on the medical side, but of course with this particular problem of congestion, there's an environmental issue. And that's just as important as the treatment. Of course, you don't want to, if you can possibly avoid it, divert funds from medicines and doctors and nurses to buildings. But that was a challenge that we had to confront. At that point, the Namdari Sangat Birmingham approached us saying that they would like to do something for us on this project in Malawi. And they decided that they would like to commit to helping us build this shelter for the families and the guardians. Such was the strength of the commitment of the Namdari Sangat Birmingham to this project that we took the decision to divert funds temporarily from essential medical needs to start the construction of this building. And in October 2012, the community's Guruji blessed this whole project, and as a result of which it was decided it would be called the Ram Shelter.